This is Rob Pauw, and today in Tacx Turbo Talks we're talking to Tony Martin from Jumbo-Visma about the Tour de France. It's Friday the 28th of June, it's a week before the Tour de France starts, and it's also the day that our guest can win his 9th national time trial title, this one even in his hometown where he was born. Our guest is the key figure in Team Jumbo-Visma's quest for the yellow jersey. Dear Panzerwagen, Tony Martin. Welcome, Tony.
Yeah, hello.
You must be pretty excited with that time trial coming up, and especially the Tour de France.
Yes, I am. Tour de France is always the highlight in the year. So every rider is really focused on it. And you feel already a bit the tension, the stress also towards there. And I'm really looking forward now to arrive in Brussels and to get the race started.
Is there a change in the tension or in the stress before Tour de France start? It's going to be your 11th start.
Probably I was the most stressed on my first edition for sure, because it was really special. Now it will be the 11th time, but I'm still focused, still a bit nervous, and also still happy to go there.
And obviously one of the big goals on it, especially on that first weekend, a chance to get the yellow jersey with Dylan Groenewegen and the team time trial. What is the roadmap to get a yellow jersey on the first stage? That's hard to answer. I think a lot of riders have chance for yellow. There are like every year a lot of top sprinters on the start, but for sure Dylan is one of the favorites. I think we have a really good team to prepare the sprint for him. We will give everything. And then we'll see what's coming out. But I think we have two chances this weekend for yellow. So the first one will be with Dylan, and I think also the second one will be on the team time trial. I guess we are one of the favorites, and we have a fair chance also to fight there for yellow. So we are prepared to fight for it. And what is your role going to be in that sprint train for Dylan on that first stage?
That's for now hard to say. I don't exactly know which role I will have. First of all, we have to control the breakaway. So I still don't know yet if it's up to me to control the break or somebody else. But if not, I will be there for the sprint train to bring them safe into the final. So let's say like in the last 2 or 3 kilometers, and then it's up to the lead out guys to prepare the sprint for the.
And if you look a bit further in the Tour de France, beside the sprint stages, you probably also have a role in helping Steven Kruijswijk for a good GC. Do you know a bit more about that role, what that's going to be, carrying a lot of Tacx water bottles?
That will be one of the jobs for sure. Like every year, the Tour de France will be really hot, and getting enough liquid to the riders is a really important job, basic job, but it's super important. Next to it, we didn't speak about the tactics in the climbs. First, I focus on the sprints. Then we will see how the situation will be before the first mountain stages, and then we will talk about that.
And how has the preparation been for you? Because I think it was the first time for you that you've spent 3 weeks in a row at altitude. What did that do to your body? And do you notice the effects?
Yeah, it was the first time I spent so long time in altitude. It was a really good preparation. We had really good weather. I stayed healthy, and I could train really, really good and really long blocks. The effect until now I didn't really feel, but I guess it will come in this week and hopefully next week. So actually, most of the riders still need some distance to the altitude training that they feel a positive effect. So I'm still curious how the condition will be then in the tour.
Is it for you also a shift in focus from either from specializing in that time trial and now maybe being more of a domestique for a GC rider?
Yeah, it is, but it's actually the role that I had in the last month this year. So I'm used to it, and I feel pretty comfortable in this position. I think I'm an important supporter for the captains. I also have a part on the success, but it's not up to me to bring the results. So I have a bit less stress than in the past, but it's also a nice feeling, and I still can look then for my own chances in the individual time trial, and also the team time trial is also for me personal a big highlight.
Yeah, because you obviously bring a lot of experience to the team. How does that experience show?
Yeah, it shows in different ways. First of all, I try to bring some confidence to the team. I think the team is still young, and sometimes in some situations the guys didn't have so much confidence in their own. So I try to set the right mindset, and to ride in the right position in the peloton, to give also my strategy advices. Next to it, I also try to bring some experience in the team time trial. My knowledge was also maybe one key factor that we could win, or at least make some really good results in the team time trial. So yeah, I think it's a lot of different details that I brought into the team that help the guys to improve.
So for a team time trial, do you then also have your say in the order of the riders and how long people are taking turns, or?
Yeah, I gave my advices about the strategy, the order we made together with the sport directors. But I gave also some advices in terms of the changes, how the first rider can also go in the easiest way to the back. We practiced a lot, and when I saw some mistakes or something that I didn't like, I told the guys, and next time we tried to make it better, and you could really feel the improvement from run to run. And I think we really got way faster without spending more energy, and that was my main goal.
Was it also for you maybe one of the reasons to come to Jumbo-Visma, to have that excitement to work on the time trial and be a time trial specialist again, or?
Yeah, before I signed with the team, Meran Zeeman told me his plans for me, what he expects from me, but also what he expects that the team can give to me to make me better again. And one of the reasons that the team wanted to have me was for sure my experience and my power in the team time trial, but also my experience in total. And I really like this role, to be kind of also a mentor for the younger guys, and that was really a nice scenario. And right now, half a year later, I can say that most of it of the plans became true, and we could really also get better in different ways. And for now, I feel really good, and I really like my role in the team.
Does it also mean that now all the other young guys on the team do also have sandpaper on their saddle?
No, I think that's a unique detail that just I have, but I still get some advice also in positioning on the
TT bike, or also made small changes on the shifters on my TT bike, and a lot of guys saw this and also want to have this. So just small details that I see, that I change, that I optimize, and a lot of guys also followed.
Do you remember the first time that you tried the sandpaper? How did you come up with it? And do you remember the first time how it felt? Or
it was actually an evolution. I was looking for a material to get more grip and more stability on my saddle. And first we tried just some normal paper with some more grip, like some gum on. But I still didn't feel so comfortable. And after a few tries, we ended up on sandpaper. But honestly, it never felt strange. I felt always good, always comfortable. Just 1 or 2 times, the material of the pants, really were completely destroyed. That sometimes my skin was on the sandpaper, but luckily only in the final of the race, so it was not too bad. But I also from this I learned and made my pants with a bit more material, so it can survive longer rides. So I think
and no more white pants either.
No more. I still fight for the white pant because it means the world champion suit. But that was a quite funny picture.
Yeah, okay. All right, we're going to wrap it up. We got one more question for you, and it's the Tacx Turbo Talks fan question of the week. Because we suddenly had the opportunity to talk to you, so we didn't ask a fan for the question, but we asked the CCC Live rider, Jeanne Korevaar, who's on the previous podcast, to ask a question. And here's her question.
Does he have a special habit or routine that he always use or do before a time trial?
I don't know if it's specialist, but I always go at least 3 hours before on the parcours to see the parcours. Then I have a small lunch afterwards, and then I actually always have my 40 minutes warm up. So it's actually every time trial more or less the same way that I prepare it. But I wouldn't say it's unique or some special habit. I don't do something really special. Sorry.
Okay. Do you practice your TT position on the Tacx or on the Neo at home, or?
Actually, I practice on the Antares, so on the free roller. There.
Okay.
I like this feeling more to be a bit more in movement. And so 2-3 times a week I go on my Antares rollers and practice it there.
All right, awesome. All right, thank you, Tony, so much for your time. Good luck today, and especially, obviously, the upcoming weeks in the Tour de France. And hopefully, your team will be getting that yellow jersey, and hopefully, you'll get some success in the time trials as well.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
bye.
All right, people, thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, review this Tacx Turbo Talk podcast. This was Rob Bauer with Tony Martin from Jumbo-Visma. Stay tuned for a new Tacx Turbo Talks next week.